Hello everyone and welcome to our latest adventure. Over the last 6 months or so, we haven't produced many videos as we've been restoring our boat. While there is more work to be done, we started our adventure today. We had some work done in Florida, and as we were leaving the marina, the tides and bridge closures required that we travel down the new river. Welcome to our channel, No Tops Atoll. My wife and I have had a lifelong dream of cruising the Caribbean. We fell in love with this stunning Regal 4260 that had fallen into a state of disrepair. Follow us on our adventure as we restore this boat and fulfill our lifelong dream of cruising the Caribbean. As we approached the area called the Wiggles, we noticed the FEC bridge was closed. The bridge here has about a 4-foot clearance when it's down, so we were going to have to wait. As we listened to the chatter on the radio, we discovered that it was closed for an emergency maintenance and that it wouldn't be raised for 6 hours. We decided to grab dock space while we could and wait it out. Unfortunately, that prediction didn't hold, and we spent our first night there. The next morning when we woke up, I went to speak with the railroad workers, and they said that it would most likely be a couple of days. So we decided to take the back way and go through a narrow, shallow area, and then wait for the tides to drop and slip under a very low bridge. After slipping under, we had to wait a few hours for another bridge that was under construction to open. Finally, we made it to the intercoastal. We decided to anchor up in Las Olas Bay for the night and get a fresh start in the morning. Day 3 of trying to leave Florida. It's early, and we started before coffee was ready. There's nothing more beautiful than a morning on the water, but a Saturday morning can get quite busy. Every crossing between Florida and Bimini is different. Today was the perfect day. The temperatures were warm but not hot. The sea state was 1-foot waves, 9 seconds apart. As we approached the Bahamian waters, we prepared our documents and hung out our quarantine flag. Navigating to Bimini can be tricky. The crystal clear turquoise waters invites you to take a shortcut. Don't fall for it. Stay in the channel, as even experienced seamen can run aground, as this ship in front of us did, just a few hours before we got there. decided to stay at Brown's Marina. The staff was helpful and made us feel right at home. I proceeded into town to clear customs. Be sure to fill the click to clear paperwork beforehand. It only takes a few minutes and will save you hours. First, you will need to go to Immigrations, which is inside the police station. Then proceed back to the Bimini Big Game Club, and Customs is just inside the gate on the left. Every marina that we have been at has been honest and very hospitable. But a reoccurring tip by other boaters is to take a picture of the water meter before connecting and when you're ready to leave. Our first night sunset couldn't be more beautiful. The next morning, we decided to take our scooters out to explore the island. The south part of the island is where the locals live, and the north is more associated with the tourist areas. We decided to go explore Paradise Point. As I was practicing with our camera at Paradise Point, I was able to get a few cool shots of Natalia frolicking in the surf. After enjoying the beach, we decided to head back into town to try some of the local cuisine and enjoy the beautiful island life. Stewart's conch stand came highly recommended. When the day's catch is gone, well, come early. By noon, they had already sold out of the fish.
Hey, how are you?
Good day, good day.
Can you please get cracked lobster?
You just want to order cracked lobster?
One lobster, one cracked conch, and fish fillet.
No more fillet fish.
No more fish fillet. Okay, that's all right.
That's it? Can I have a name, darling?
Natalia.
We ordered our food because we didn't want anything fried. On our second day, we took out the dinghy. Bimini is known as one of the prime fishing spots in the world. Each day, you will see fishing boats up on this sandbar. And while I'm not certain, I would be willing to bet that they're gathering conch and lobster. The current was quite strong and it was choppy for our little dinghy. But we had fun. And to be perfectly honest, I was quite nervous without charts and depth finders and all the modern conveniences that keep me from looking like a complete idiot. I wasn't sure if we were in 2 feet of water or 15 feet, because the water is so clear around Bimini. What I was certain of was that with that current, I didn't want to row the boat back to our marina if I lost a prop on the coral. While I was settling up with the dockmaster and Natalia was filling up our water tanks, she filmed this fish swimming in the current off the bow of our boat. Once we settled up with the dockmaster, we got underway to the Berry Islands. We look forward to seeing you on our next adventure in the Berry Islands. As always, we want to give a special thanks to our Patreon supporters, and if you could help us get to 1,000 subscribers, we would greatly appreciate it.